Hey, what's going on, boys and girls? It's Rec here. I'm just making a video to let you guys know that I did get myself a PS4. Um, for those of you that don't know, I had a PS4 at the start of this gaming generation. I chose it over the Xbox One willingly. I don't really have an explanation for it. I mean, I guess I fell into that Sony hype train. You know, Xbox bombed on the E3 reveal, and I believed everything Sony said. You know, I thought they'd never screw over their gamers and their consumers. They would never DRM. I totally bought all that, and so I picked up a PS4.
Everyone stand back.
I bought all that, you know, jazz about all the great exclusives they were gonna have, and best gaming console, best games, best graphics, the whole package. And I'm not saying that it's a bad console, it's just not everything I expected it to be. I mean, I was pleased with the console. I mean, coming from a PS3, it was a big upgrade. But I have always been a Microsoft fan since the last generation. I had a 360. I preferred that over the PS3. I had a PS3 for the exclusive titles, but all my online gaming, everything that I played with my friends, multiplayer was all Xbox. I mean, their online was the best, hands down.
We're only a few hundred yards away.
I had my PS4 for about a year, and I purchased the Xbox One for Sunset Overdrive. And to be honest, at that point, the PS4 really didn't have any great games. I mean, after Drive Club, it was like a dry spell. I mean, the PS4 was getting boring. It was getting stale. It was just sitting there collecting dust. And so I sold the PS4 to get more games to play on the Xbox, because I couldn't afford to buy a ton of games for the Xbox because I had both consoles. So I sold my PS4. And I started mainly gaming on the Xbox. And I said I was going to get the PS4 again until something great came out for it. And I believe that, you know, we're in store for that with Bloodborne. I'm really stoked for this game. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be challenging. So now I have both consoles. I have a PS4 and I have an Xbox One. So I'm not switching sides. I'm not, you know, saying one's better than the other. I think they both. I mean, I prefer the Xbox One, but they both have, you know, something that I like. So now I have both. So no point in me saying which console has better exclusives. You know, which console's better, which console's worse, because everything good that happens for either console is good for me. I had a gift card when I picked up the PS4, so I did pick up the Order 1886 just because it was the only exclusive that I haven't played on the PS4 yet. I played everything up to Drive Club. I mean, I didn't play Little Big Planet 3, but not many people did. I mean, it's not like a hugely successful franchise, so I'm not really counting that. But for the, you know, big exclusives, this was the only one I didn't have, so I figured I would give it a shot. I knew that the graphics were going to be, you know, showcase worthy, so I wanted to see how good that looked. I've only seen it on stream, so I've never actually got to see firsthand, and I'll tell you, I'm not disappointed. The graphics are amazing. I mean, the game's good. I mean, as far as single-player campaigns go, it's got a good story. It's got a decent amount of action. It's kind of arcadey, but I mean, most third-person shooters are. There's not really too much originality in that field right now, so I can't really expect it to go above and beyond or you know, do anything super. I can't hold it against it for not doing anything crazy innovative, because nobody really has. So as far as storyline, voice acting, and graphics, it's top notch. I mean, it's really all you can ask for out of a campaign, but I still stand by what I said, and I think that Sony missed out on a huge opportunity with this game. I mean, they had a chance to make a great game with, you know, a multiplayer and co-op, which I believe could have rivaled Gears, you know, the Gears of War franchise. And I think they just really blew it, you know, and Sony makes all these tall orders, you know. Forza's going to be Drive Club's going to be a Forza killer, you know, and I mean, graphically, it looks great, but Forza's way more fun. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Sony made anything that could keep up with, you know, a Halo or a Forza or a Gears. I mean, because I would be able to purchase it, so it would be a plus for me. But I just feel like they're making all these tall orders, all these games that are supposed to be competitive with all these big Xbox franchises, and they just fall short. And I feel like they should have known that if they wanted to compete and they really wanted to release a really solid exclusive this generation, I feel like they should have known that without any multiplayer or without any co-op, that this would just be seen as a mediocre game.
Hey, where's your commanding
and it's not so much that it's a mediocre game, because if this had a multiplayer and a co-op with a campaign that it does have, it would be a great game. It's just because of the lacking content, it has become not a great game. And so
do you hear that?
I do stand by the lack of content, but I also will say that it's a bit better than I expected from watching the walkthrough.
It's dead silent. Something's not right.
And now that I have a PS4, I'm going to be doing walkthroughs for the PS4 as well as the Xbox One. Right now I'm currently trying to finish the Dying Light walkthrough. It's taking me a little bit longer than I wanted. I'm trying to upload more videos shortly. I just got the PS4. I've been playing around with the Order. I also picked up Watch Dogs, Shadows of Mordor, and Saints Row for the PS4. Because I got a package deal where if I got the PS4, I got a PlayStation TV, but I don't need that, so I traded the PlayStation TV back in, I got a credit, and I picked up those 3 games. I'm probably not going to do walkthroughs for those though, because they're older games, so there's a ton of walkthroughs already for those. I definitely want to do a walkthrough for the Order 1886. I'm playing it through on my own right now on hard difficulty, but I'm probably going to do a walkthrough once you know, I know what's going to happen. I know the controls a little bit better, and I won't die so much. It'll be a much smoother walkthrough once I know what's going on. Plus, it'll give me a reason to play through it a second time. I'm definitely going to be doing a walkthrough on Bloodborne. No question. I can't wait for that game. And it's the whole reason I bought the PS4. You know, Bloodborne to me is going to be their big title. I know that Dark Souls is not it's a niche market. There's certain people that like it and certain people that don't. I feel like Sony needs a big exclusive, so I feel like they're gonna try and make this geared more towards casuals. It's not gonna be so hardcore, so I feel like it's gonna have a bigger fan base. I know it's gonna be really well made. And I've been messing around with Share Factory, trying to figure out how to do voiceovers and stuff like that. I'm not really familiar with it yet, but I'm definitely gonna get that going, and I'm gonna get, you know, some walkthroughs out. And I'm happy with both consoles. And I feel like, you know, why bicker about which console's better and just own both of them, you know? Have fun and game. That's what I think. And I'll try and get a new video out to you guys soon, finish some walkthroughs, and maybe some more commentaries. Thanks for watching.